number associated with that particular part. What's on the numbers on the bag of parts, if it's rivets or something like that. Why is that? Tell me, there's a reason why they did this, okay? You can't use a screw out of your toolkit at home to put on your Cessna 150 flying on weekends, okay? Why does every part look on your Cessna 150 have to be an approved part and it has a part number that goes with it? Why is that? This is die hard. The airplane crashes, they find out some particular part caused the accident. They know exactly what that part number is. You can change that part, put it out of production so it doesn't cause other accidents in the future, okay? You gotta have a part number tracked back to find out which part actually failed and why did it fail and what do you have to do to make it better so it doesn't fail again and cause more accidents, okay? Every part has a number, okay? Connection, yeah, let's see what else. Foreshortening causes various things on the diagram that have to be shown true to scale. Foreshortening. Each air station is always that. This goes to Alina Chris. You get the toughest question, Alina. Last question. It's not. Every part has a what, Alina?
A number?
A number. Very good. You got that. You got that. Keep with it. Thing there, okay? Every part has a number, okay? Common question. Is there anything hard about this? Is there anything hard about this? No, this is not hard. Okay, do your homework for chapter 6. It's real short. And it's in those student study guide questions where I pull this from, okay? You don't even look at your the homework. You read, do your homework, turn it in, get the points, and you forget about it. No, you gotta look over the homework for the test, okay? The test is gonna be on when? It's gonna be on 9 November, okay? Toward 20% of your grade. If you blow it, you blew 1A and 1B test, you blow the next test, you might not make it. You make another D, you might not make it through this class, okay? You gotta start paying attention. Semester's over halfway done now, okay? Okay, here we go. Let's start that. And for 2 points each, this stuff, you have to study this stuff. This is not natural for a pilot to want to learn about mammals, okay? It's not something pilots dream about at night when they're sleeping, thinking about airplanes, okay? You have to work at this stuff to get it, okay? It doesn't come natural, okay? You can do this other stuff right quick, okay? Here's the stuff at the top. Let's see, here we go. I don't want all this either. Okay. We're going to talk about these things in this chapter 8, and on is principally where your next test is going to come from, okay? Strength of joints, so physical properties of different types of metals, yeah. General properties of metals, yeah. Alloy, corrosion. What's an alloy? You hear terms alloy all the time when you're in the military flying or whatever, okay? But nobody tells you in the military, hey, this is what the alloy is. We're going to tell you here, okay? How it works. Fatigue, a little bit, that kind of metals, plastics, a little bit on that, okay? And here we go. This airplane was all wood, designed by Howard Hughes. It flew one time. That's the only flight it made. It was designed to take a battalion of Army soldiers over to Europe, okay? Because there was shortage of metals back then, so we made it out of wood. It did work, but wasn't really successful. This airplane's at a museum now. Anybody know which museum this thing is at now? Yes. I mean, if you're doing this for many years, you get a feel for questions of comedy best. I pass it on to you students. Do you write down a note about it, anything like that, or you just blow it off? Don't blow it off. Just write down a little note. Hey, you'll miss this question all the time. Okay? Let's see. Primary concern aircraft things such as general properties of metals, alloys, hardiness, brittleness, fallibility, and order, definition of terms, okay? You must know the definition of these terms included here because they form the basis for further discussions of aircraft metals, okay? This is an introduction to metals. That's what this is. It comes flight 810, it'll bring you back from the combat area. Yeah, but we're going so slow that they shoot all these bullets at me. These bullets are going to hit me. I don't want to have an airplane that takes rounds. I want to find an airplane that they can't hit. They're supposed to retire 18 in the next couple of years. They've been trying to do it for 10 years.
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah, they finally got to do it. My student wants to fly 18, so it's okay.
When I was growing up, during the whole Iraqi thing, those things were, everybody thought they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
Yeah.
You should have did it with an A7 and got there quicker and stayed just as long. If you would have got there quicker. No, A7 was a Navy airplane.
All right, we're going to continue on making parts for the airfoil, and we're going to make the skin, which is the outer layer. And just a little note about the details on this. Inside, we're not gonna do this today, but when you put it together, it's got these pressure pickup points on it here. There's 6 of them, and there's a tube connected to each one. But all we're gonna do is make this skin today and connect the pressure points and glue them in. So there's a little puddle of glue around each one there. And then next week we'll attach the tubes and put them in there. But when you're putting the glue on, make sure you don't plug up the little hole, because that actually senses the pressure when it's in the wind tunnel. And then it's connected to those tubes, and then of course the tubes come out the bottom on the finished project and connect to the manometer, so we can make a graph of the pressure patterns. We're gonna put it in there at different angles of attack. We'll probably put it at 0 and use this template, put it over top of the piece of skin material and mark each of the spots. So there's 3 here, there's 75, 50, and 15, and then 15, 15, 75. Just mark it with a marker. And then one of these.
Just make sure it's on.
Necessarily a punch, but this metal is so thin that you can make an easy hole in there. So there's 6 holes we put in there.
I can use that.
Yep.
Do we use like this end? Or?
Yep. Use the sharp end. The other end's like rounded.
Put it on the wood.
Yeah. Put it on your block of wood and go right. Put a nice dent in it. It might not go all the way through, but it'll at least make an indication there. Yeah.
Goes through a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, it's really thin material. It's only like pop can material.
So I sort of missed.
There should be a block of wood over there for you to do that.
I don't know.
Wait.
Yeah.
I kind of, I'm off a little bit. Is that gonna screw it up?
Say again?
I was off a little bit. Is that gonna screw it up? Okay.
I have that same feeling.
It goes through a lot
Here's-
easier than you think.
There's 2 hammers here. You can use one when they're almost done. You guys done? Yeah. Let them have the hammer, please.
There's gonna be some resistance and it's just not.
I think we should. There we go. Yeah, you want to try it?
Bigger.
Sure. I'll try it.
Then after you've got the indications in there, run that rivet so that it goes all the way through. Not the big part, but just the shaft part. Put the shaft part through so it makes a hole all the way through. A round, nice round hole.
Yeah, it's weird. This one should be
Just run this through so that it goes right through each one of these holes. It's really thin material, so all I gotta do is twist it a little bit and it'll go right through. And you'll have 6 nice round holes in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's like my worst. That's like my worst one.
Ours are way off.
Nah, I was pulling your shot. I mean, you were.
All right, next step.
Had to walk, so we had to.
Let me have that block, yeah. This part's called the dimple die, and there's 4 holes in there, and you take the smallest hole, and you don't have the rivet yet, but the rivet has a little hole through it. It's one of the pickup points, and it fits right in that smallest hole. So put it through each one of these one at a time. Put the rivet into one of the holes, line it up with the smallest hole in the dimple die, and then use the hammer, and don't hit it very hard. Let me use the hammer, please. Just about like this, until it's flush. If you hit it too hard, this metal's so thin it'll just break right through the metal. It's not supposed to stick like that. There's some glue residue on this one made it stick, but it shouldn't stick like that. If you want to come over here and see if anybody wants to see it up close.
Where's the
Just take a little bit of a drop like that and go around the edge of it like so, and don't plug up the hole that's there, but you have to go all the way around so it gets held in there. And a little bit of glue has to be up on the sides of the rivet too. If you just glue right next to the, like, the crater that's there, then it doesn't hold on to the rivet.